to Gaming Lettuce Tomato. So we are in a very special area today. Where are we at?
We are at PAX South in San Antonio, Texas right now. And we've just stumbled into this thing called True Dungeon. And if you guys know D&D and
Pathfinder, pen and paper. Right?
So it's like a real life LARPing D&D versus D&D.
Okay, well let's not get too far. LARPing, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
LARPing, okay.
No,
There's not that much role playing, and we're not like dressed up or anything for it. But also think of escape room. So it's just like Dungeons and Dragons meets escape rooms. Right?
And then there's like puzzles and teamwork and stuff. So we just went through
the demo, right? It was like 7 minutes.
And they gave us these coins. These are equipment coins that you could, instead of like, old D&D, instead of just having paper and writing down what you have, these are the actual equipments. And these are a couple of the ones that we got.
Yep, and you'll notice that there's like, these are commons, uncommons with different colors, and then this one is a rare, right? It's a rare one.
So the text of the item denotes the rarity of it. So if it's red, it's rare, and these black ones are commons, and then the green ones are uncommons.
Yep.
And then there are shiny versions like this one where the coin itself is a different color.
Yeah. Doesn't really signify anything. I think it just looks different. Looks a little cooler. But definitely. So the whole concept of this is you go in with one of the 12 classes, right? And you can so everyone picks only one class, so you can't have multiples of the same class. You can't have multiple fighters or druids, right? And then you take your items, and there's a sheet, and you fill out the slots, like
it's like a character equipment.
Weapon. Yeah, exactly. And that differentiates your character with everyone else's in this dungeon run, right? There's like a total of 7 rooms.
Yep.
And you're spending about 12, 13 minutes. Was it?
In each room.
Yeah, in each room, and you go through the different phases.
And each room there's like puzzles or a combat scenario. So like puzzles, you have to talk to your teammates and like share information. And each different class, they could do different things in the puzzle. Like if you're a rogue, you could there's lock boxes you can try to unlock and then try to get hints for your team if you really need it. Or
like if you're a wizard, a druid, a bard, these are classes that you have to memorize. So there's like a sheet that you have to memorize, and they're gonna say, okay, where's this?
Yeah.
And if you get it right, you get bonus damage or bonus healing.
But if you get it wrong, your spells don't fizzle. So if you get it wrong, you still do normal damage. But if you get it right, you get bonus damage, which obviously you want to do. So this adds a whole new level of like D&D. It's just character sheet. No matter who plays that character, they're all the same. But this, because you have to memorize it, so if you have someone on your team that's like a really good healer that never misses a room, you want them to make sure they're the healer because they're reliable. So it adds like a whole new level of kind of role playing, but kind of not.
Yeah. You don't necessarily role play as like they said, like a dumb fighter. You actually use yourself and your abilities to memorize, or basically the combat's interesting too. You want to explain a little bit more on how the combat system works?
Yeah. So combat, it's like a shuffleboard system. You put these in a little peg, and then you slide them onto the board of the enemy, and then depending on how where it lands, it does damage and the armor class checks and all that. And there's also a chance for the enemy to retaliate back on you. So like if you land a critical hit, you're gonna draw the enemy's attention because obviously you did a lot of damage. So then he's gonna try to attack back at you. And then they would roll like a standard attack check, initiatives, and then your armor class, kind of like D&D, see if it lands and hits and stuff like that. So it
sounds kind of complicated, but it's actually not as complicated as like D&D or in Pathfinder. It's a lot more interactive because you're solving puzzles, you're going through different rooms. Okay, so what do we have in front of us? So what are these?
So these are the equipment tokens. If you sign up for one of the events, you get a stack of 10 for free. for signing up. But you can also buy these for $8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's 10 coins a year. I believe there's one rare, one or two uncommons, and the rest are
Really? I don't know. I thought it was all random.
well, I mean, maybe this is our first time. This is our first time getting this, so
It's our first time opening.
it's our first time hearing about it, first time experiencing it. It's really fun. If you guys have a chance to do like a free demo, I definitely recommend it.
And they're only at the cons too, so they're at Gen Con, they're at PAX South. I don't think they're at the other PAXs yet. And then there's, I think there's some in Wisconsin, right? That's where it came from. So this was started in Wisconsin.
So if you want to check out this, go to td.events.com.
Yeah, to register for events, but it's truedungeon.com. And links will be down below in the comment section. All right, yeah. You want to go first?
Sure. Let's see. Comes with a little nice bag. I like these bags. So this is the stack. Comes like this.
Okay. Already,
Oh,
there's
and
a
then
silver
we
one.
already have the rare on top. So
What is red? Is that rare?
yeah,
Yeah,
so the
red
red
is
one is a
rare.
rare. So let's see what the. Let's see what this way. First one,
Nice.
uncommon, I believe, right? No, actually, oh, these are commons.
Yeah, these are common.
Second one,
A robe.
Bliss War Club. 50 GP drinking horn. I wonder what that is.
Well,
Is that
what is GP?
it's gold? I'm assuming it's gold pieces, right? That's what D&D gold pieces are. So it's like gold. So I'm wondering if this is like an item they could sell for money. So like you could use it at your venture, maybe.
What do you need money for?
Maybe buying.
Yeah, we're not really sure
You
yet.
were interacting with the NPCs, possibly. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
bribing the NPC. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe like get like lockpicks. If you're a rogue, maybe you have to buy lockpicks and stuff. Does
Plus 1 to max HP.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a
Nice.
scroll of comprehend language. Caster understand any spoken or written language, so that's pretty useful if you're like the talker of the group.
So this is a still a common.
Yeah, it's
But
still
it's
common, but like
but it's also a
Because
shiny.
the text is all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so here we have the uncommon.
Nice. What's that? Medallion of Energy.
So may recast a first level spell cast as a scroll. So you could use it to recast a spell in case your spell misses. And there's another uncommon scroll of mystical gift. Does 4 points of what does that say?
Dark Rift.
Dark Rift damage to all monsters, but caster is stunned for 1 round after use. Okay. And then here we have the rare. Tires bracers, plus 1 to armor class and plus 1 to max HP. That's pretty good. And so this is our first pack. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10 coins, seven commons, 2 uncommons, and 1 rare. So that's the breakdown so far.
Yes,
Let's see if the next one stays true.
Okay, let's just. Alright. Okay.
So what's on top?
Yeah. Rare.
So maybe
So
the
it
rare
seems
is
like the
always on
rare's
top,
Rare's always on top.
and then you always get a shiny.
Maybe.
But so they did this. One interesting thing is they did say 1 in 1,000 pack. They will take an uncommon out and put in an orange ultra rare card, ultra rare token in one of them, and that the value of that coin could go from anywhere from like $100 to like $1,200. So
Yeah.
let's see if we could get one of those in our packs.
Scroll. The linked lightning.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if you throw this away, because if you notice, the acorn, it's a one-time use, one use. But this one doesn't say one use, so I might be able to use this multiple times.
Interesting.
As long as you can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the dark room. The room's kind of dark, so.
You can do it this way. Right? China's obviously.
Oh, thanks. Rune Pendant of the Boar, Raider's Belt, Figurine of Power Seal, not hindered while underwater for 1 room, 1 per game, nice. Scroll, Baldur's Courage, Wand of Thor's, don't you have a wand too? Same thing, we have the same wand. Runed Belt of the Bull. Goggles of the Bliss. Adds Evil Outsider and Giant to favored enemies.
Okay.
And Scroll Thunderblast. Does 6 points of sonic damage. And Lens of Helmdall Sight. Nice.
What's that rare do? +1 to
Hit with melee, and you can see monsters that are invisible.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's really useful.
That's cool.
How are they gonna pull that off?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So that's the second pack.
Cool.
So we're going in tonight, and Dave's gonna be the bar. He's gonna
What?
see.
No, I'm not. I'm not with that.
Should we record a different outro?
Yeah. So we'll be back later tonight.
Yeah.
So we signed up for which dungeon did we sign up for tonight? The Vault of the Allfather. So this is going to be our first dungeon as all trying this, and we will give an update on how it went.
Yeah, and hopefully none of us dies.
So apparently, if you die in the middle of an adventure, you kind of have to still follow along
Yeah,
in
you're
case
a
you get
ghost.
resurrected. So if you die, you kind of just sit there for a little bit. So
It's still gonna be fun.
hopefully.
Yeah. Well,
So if you guys all already know about True Dungeon and stuff like that, let us know about what you like about it, pro tips and stuff, since we're all new. Tips are always appreciated, and hope you guys enjoyed this.
Thanks.
we just checked in, and we just got our first baggie for the dungeon that we'll be running, and then pretty much we'll be opening them now, kind of looking through basically all of our tokens, and then in about 15 minutes we'll be headed in to basically get set up. So hi everyone. So we're back from PAX South, and now we just want to kind of explain our experience and what it was like. So, what were your initial thoughts?
Well, coming from a fan, like I played D&D a lot, so I was already a fan of this kind of thing. So doing it's pretty much like real world D&D. Like you work as a team and you solve puzzles going from room to room. So it's not as much LARPing as like your role play, but it's more like completing challenges as a group.
Yeah, and don't confuse it with LARPing. I know there's a stigma to LARPing. It's not really LARPing.
Yeah. So it's yeah.
It's almost like have you been to an escape room?
Yes, I've never been to an escape
It's
room.
like a combination of D&D plus escape room.
Yeah.
And you go into each room about 12 minutes each, and you go through every room. And unlike an escape room, you're kind of like stuck in one room for hour, 2 hours. Here it's like 12 minutes, and you get to move on to the next one.
Also, everybody has their own specific role.
Yeah,
and they can do
exactly.
certain things.
Yep.
What happens when you die?
Yeah, so there's different. So great question. So Lee mentioned what happens when you die. Well, there's different difficulties, right? On the beginner or newbie difficulty, if you die in one room, you respawn to the next room with 1 hit point, right? In the harder difficulties, when you die, you're a ghost.
And you just have to follow the team around as they do stuff.
Yeah.
So try not to die in the harder difficulties.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was close.
But
Yeah, it's close, yeah.
if you die, it is possible to revive you from what I heard, but it's a really rare one-time use item. As in, once you use it, you got to give it back to the game master, and you don't get to keep it anymore.
Yeah.
So
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's so some of the things that we later found out was the potions are like that, scrolls were like that, and of course these one-time use items are like that, arrows. Yeah. So essentially, when you use it, you give it to the GM or DM, and they just put it in this little bucket, and it's gone forever.
And I just want to say we did win our first dungeon.
Yes.
We did.
As
We
Just
survived.
barely. It was like,
We
sweet.
survived. I survived with 2.
Yeah.
2 HP.
Yeah.
near the end there, I was just trying to keep people afloat with at least
Yeah,
1
yeah.
HP. So they
Because
don't
like
die.
every a minute, 60 seconds before the next we move on to the next room, there's a bell, right, that triggers. So the bell triggered, and the ring was heard, and we had one more go at it, and that's when we took down the final monster,
dragon.
the dragon.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
It was it was a good team moment because
Yeah.
like there was people fighting the dragon and then there was
Yeah,
also
people,
people
like, solving the puzzle
puzzles
in the
while the
same
battle was
room.
going on and like as they were solving the puzzle it all unlocked things in the battle so like we stopped getting hurt from AoEs and stuff so it was like
Exactly.
cool teamwork and stuff and
Always watch out for your teammates, though. Because
Yeah.
some people were a little bit
we
selfish. You'll find that out if you play.
Yeah,
So-
watch out for those rogues.
yeah
Those
especially
rogues.
those rogues
Yeah,
Those,
but I guess they did play in character.
They did. They did. I mean,
our rogues made away 2 treasure from what we knew
I know,
was
we made
going on.
that. What?
third room. Where is all our treasure?
Yeah, where's our stuff at?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot
Yeah.
of fun. And in my case, this is my first. I didn't really grow up playing D&D, so I was just going up to try to see how it was and see how fun it would be. But I really liked it. I had a lot of fun, and really looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much was it, the overall cost of this? Like, from going through the sessions to buying these little packs to get more coins?
Well, we did kind of go overboard by
Yeah,
the
we should have bought
coins.
the larger pack. Yeah.
We should have just went ahead and got
Yeah.
the huge pack. But I would say the actual dungeon was about $60.
Yep, and
Yeah.
you get a pack of coins with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then each pack of coins separately
$8?
was $8.
Yeah, $8 for 10,
Mhm.
10 coins, and
And-
you're guaranteed a rare, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And
Only
a
one.
shiny
Yeah, one
kind
shiny.
of one.
A different color one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's a good time. They only have this at large conventions, at only I think 3 in the U.S. Right?
Yeah.
And plus, if you're gonna spend money in a escape room, for example, that's about how much it is,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Definitely.
So
And-
I would rather do this than
Yeah.
an escape room.
And like in an escape room, you're only doing the one room or maybe 2.
Yeah.
Depending on the difficulty.
Yeah.
But this, you have multiple stages
Yeah.
of progression, so it's
Yeah.
really good.
And like you get XP to like level up your character or like your profile,
Yep.
and then like you could just whenever you're done with this, you could go to the next one and continue playing with like whatever coins you collected. So it's like equipment that you have on you at all times that you can use on whatever character you're playing at the time. So
Exactly.
Yeah. And as far
Boots.
loots, oh yes. The loots, I guess once we won the dungeon, it doesn't matter. Just completing it, we get loot. But we did get a special
Dungeon Survivor.
Dungeon Survivor pin.
We did.
But then we also got this thing where we randomly picked out tokens
Yeah,
right
random
from
token.
it.
Yeah, we got there was a treasure box, and then there was
Yeah.
we got a rod to pull up three treasure loots.
With these real magnets.
Yeah. I like how different this is compared to. So I'm kind of relating this to the escape rooms, and there's a lot of actors here too. Surprisingly, almost in like every other room, there's someone other than the dungeon master or GM in each of the rooms. There are people that are fully dressed up and acting the scene too,
Right.
which you don't really get that much in an escape room. Sometimes you might get one actor in an escape room,
Exactly.
and that's it.
And also, so should we go into a little bit of the spoiler? How we lost the character, but they came back in another room.
Yeah, because I don't think they're gonna have this story anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
This was the last.
Yeah, this
time
was
they
the
did
last
story.
one. Yeah.
So basically, what was he? Our GM for the first room.
Yeah, our GM was
So he.
we're trying to help him out.
Yeah, we were trying to help him out, but he ended up dying in the first room.
Yeah,
We
totally
kinda-
part of the story. We did not kill him.
Yeah, it was all scripted.
Yeah.
But in the second room, he came back as a ghost, and he actually gave us clues and gave us hints and helped us progress that one too.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
It actually took us a little bit of like we had to solve a clue to figure out that he was actually a ghost in the mirror to tell us what was going on because the
Exactly.
clue, that puzzle in that room was a little bit difficult. It was
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
yeah.
I was walking around. I noticed like this thing in the mirror. I look around like, hey guys, look, what's that?
Right.
Yeah, the dungeon that we played is called Vault of the Allfather, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a third
Third
one
one.
of the series.
Yeah, and like we played that. We chose that one because that was the last time they're offering that specific dungeon. So you can't play that one anymore.
Yeah.
We all had to sing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
we did
yeah,
all
that's
have to
fun.
sing.
we went multiple times because
That's
Because we
good.
did not put the cups on the table. So, hey, what are you gonna do?
yeah, that was fun
What are you
though.
gonna do?
That singing room was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that room.
What room would you think was the hardest?
Oh, definitely that.
The one we didn't finish.
Yeah, that blacksmith room. I had no clue. I still
Yeah.
had no clue how that worked.
No idea.
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been easier if we knew the names.
yeah,
Because some of them,
and the lady looked so angry.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was upset.
She was yelling at it. I
she
mean,
was upset.
Yeah.
Not as upset as that the snake lady from the trial.
So yeah, but okay, you know the snake lady? She was acting. I don't know if the lady in the blacksmith room was actually acting or if that's how she was normally.
Yeah, this is true.
that's how you know that's good acting. I do not want to make her any more
I know, I
mad than
didn't
she
want to
was.
mess with her.
But we messed up the puzzle. She's just like disappointment.
She just took the swords
Then
like,
threw it
yeah.
on the table.
It was like, no,
no,
we don't need this anymore. Yeah.
But I mean, all in all, I'd say it was fun time.
Yeah, would you go back?
I would
I
definitely
would.
go back.
I would.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
So
So
As
I
an
think
experienced
dungeon
diver.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can say this was well worth my money.
yeah. But for sure, I think a big part of it is playing with your friends. Like I wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't go by myself to do it. That's not as that amazing. But if I was with my friends, I would definitely do it.
And collecting coins, you know.
Yeah, that's fun.
We are
Collecting
kind
coins
of
is fun.
we went a little bit overboard.
If we could get 10 people, I would go.
Yeah, definitely. If you had a whole group of like all your friends, it would definitely be.
Well, what's the minimum threshold? I think it was
I think it
six,
was
right?
6, yeah. I think
Six. Oh, we need
six.
six. Yeah.
But considering how
You have
difficult.
to buy the whole package stuff. Like, you have to pay for 10.
Oh, really? Got it.
But I mean, I feel like 6 people would be pretty difficult to do.
Yeah, because there were
Considering-
some things
Yeah.
that would take at least 10 people to do.
Yeah, and sometimes like I don't know, there's certain rooms where you can't think of anything. You just gotta rely on other people to do it.
Yeah.
And 6 people, you can't really rely on that many people.
Yeah.
Like you got one healer, and then you got the road. Then you're just like, well, who's gonna carry me? They have their own thing.
Yeah.
They're always off doing their own thing. But yeah, it was a fun time. So
Yeah. So, Mike, you wanna wrap up?
Yeah. So basically, just to go over whatever we all just said. I'd really recommend True Dungeons. It was a good time, and everybody go out and have some fun.
I think the next one is gonna be at Gen Con in Ohio. I think.
Depending on when they see this video.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure
It's
we'll.
in August 1st through 4th
Yeah, I
of
think-
2019.
There we go.
This video should
Had to
be out
be-
before August.
But I mean, depending on when they watch the video.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
So, but make sure for that one to sign up early and pre-register because I hear that one fills up.
Yeah, well, it's a board game convention, so
Yeah.
this is right up their alley. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming a lot of people are going to want to play this one.